Hey, it's nutritionist and maintainable weight loss coach Trisha Mandis here, also the author of the Optimal Eating Solution. And this is video 4 of my special training, the Optimal Eating Solution for Weight Loss and Longevity. And I have a super special announcement that I'm also really excited to share in this video as well. So in this training, this 4-part series, what you have learned, if you watched all of the videos, you learned why you can't lose weight, where you are stuck. It's this creepy, crazy planet that you didn't even know you were on. Then you learned what results are actually possible for you, not just with your weight, but your health, and that happening at the same exact time. My clients, 95% of them lose on average 1 to 3 pounds per week. And then in video 3, you learned how to actually get those results, get off that crazy diet trap planet, and get into the optimal eating solution kingdom, as I call it. But right now, I'm really excited to announce that over the next month, I'm accepting 10 new clients into my weight loss and health improvement coaching program. So if you yourself are interested in having me guide you personally to help you lose 1 to 3 pounds a week, reach your health goals, and you definitely have to watch this video, because I'm going to share, 1, how you can apply to work with me directly. I'm also going to share what happens if you get accepted into my program. And I say if you get accepted because I don't take just anybody. Our success rate is excellent. I don't know any other company that beats it. And we want to make sure that we're only keeping really awesome, motivated people in there, so we keep that success rate up, and so everyone that's in there supports everyone else around them. And then I'm going to share the best way you can be prepared yourself to increase the chances of you being accepted when you go through this process. How can you do a good job? So first things first, how do you apply to become a client of mine? If you're watching this video, there's a link in the description, or there's a button below, depending if you're watching it on Facebook, if you're watching it on my website. There's a link to my calendar. Click the link to my calendar, and what you'll do is you'll schedule a time that you and I are going to hop on a decision-making call. Now, on this call, you and I are going to chat for about 45 minutes. And I want to get to know you, your goals, your struggles, what you've tried before, what's stopping you from reaching your goals, and what happens if you don't create a serious change. I want to know deep down, what is it you want to achieve with your health, your life, and why that is. When I understand that about you, then I can best support you. I can best understand if I think that you will kick butt in my program, or if it's really not the right thing for you. And if I think something else would be better for you with where you're at, then I'll point you in that direction instead. So at the end of that call, I'll let you know if I think you're a good fit for the program. You can also decide if you think you're a good fit for the program. And then if you're asked to become a client of mine, you get to make a decision right there on the phone and see if you want to join and decide to change your life the way you keep dreaming about it but haven't been doing, and make those dreams come true. Now, after you schedule a call on my calendar, you will be asked automatically, as soon as you book your appointment, to fill out an application. You have to fill that out. Okay, the reason you fill that out is so I can be prepared to best serve you when we hop on that video call together. Okay, when we do this chat, that 45-minute chat, it will be on a video call. I'm going to see your face. You're going to see my face. We're going to get deep down and intimate. It's going to be great. My goal for the call in and of itself is for that call to just change your life in and of itself. Okay, so make sure you complete the application. There's little trick questions in there because I want to make sure that you are actually paying attention and that you really care about this opportunity, because we only want people who, like I said, really motivated, follow directions, so we can continue to have our 95% success rate of clients losing 1 to 3 pounds a week. So make sure you fill out that application and you put your heart and soul into the application. That way I can best help you when we're having our conversation and best be prepared for you. All right. Another thing I want to tell you about that is when we're on the call, part of the call is to make sure that the program really is the best thing for you. Whatever the best thing is for you, whether it's becoming a client of mine or not, that is what I want for you. I do not want you to become a client of mine and it is not the right thing for you. That doesn't help my business and that doesn't help you. So this is really about a step to you figuring out and you getting what it is that's best for you and the support that you need to do that. Now, what happens if you are accepted into my coaching program? What does that look like? Well, as soon as we collect your investment over the phone or part of it, we celebrate. We congratulate you. The very first thing that happens is you have some paperwork you have to fill out. I have to get a complete health history of everything, like every medication, supplement you've put in your mouth, your goals, what your current exercise routine is, etc. I want to know everything, because when you and I get on our very first coaching call together, just you and I, we're going to put your individualized eating plan in place. And I would need all that health information about you before we put that plan in place. And we put your individualized optimal eating plan in place. It's my job to make sure it's going to be the most effective plan for you to reach your goals in the short term, so you stay motivated and you love it and you keep going, but also for the long term. However, you and I are going to work collaboratively as a team to make sure it's also going to work for your taste buds and your lifestyle. So for example, if you're busy, you don't like to spend an hour in the kitchen every night, there's no way that I'm going to have you cook organic gourmet meals every single night. We have to make it work for how you're living right now. So we're going to customize it to your lifestyle, to your taste buds. We're going to make sure it's going to work. And then together we're going to put that in place. The next thing we're going to do after we have that call is you are going to learn the habits that you need to implement your eating plan long term. We want to get you to the point where you can eat optimally in any situation that you're in with food, whether you're at work and everyone's offering all of this non-optimal food and everyone else is eating it, or you're at a restaurant, or you're on vacation, or you're traveling, you're on a cruise, you're on a plane, wherever it is, we want to make sure that you can eat optimally wherever you are, feel really confident and good about it, and also not feel like you are pissing a bunch of people off or hurting other people's feelings for you doing what's best for you. So this is really where we dive into the behavior change that you need to make for this to stick long term. Now, I've been eating optimally for 10 years now. I freaking love it, and I know that I will be eating this way for the rest of my life, and that's what we want you to be doing too. Once you have the habits down, your eating plans stick in, the scale's going down, the top 3 things my client experienced within the first week are the scale, the number on the scale goes down, increased energy, and actually they self-report improved sleep as well. Now, if you want to get off medications, that will happen a little further into the program. But right away, that's what my clients experience. Now, I'm here coaching you, supporting you, asking your questions, or answering your questions, helping you get through challenges as you are implementing and learning the habits. And then once it starts to become second nature, because you got those habits down, then we're going to start to work on the cognitive change, your thinking, so you feel as good mentally and emotionally as you are starting to now physically, but also so how your thinking supports you in eating optimally, not derailing you. So you'll learn what sabotaging thoughts are. You'll learn how to identify them. We all have them. We're going to all have them for the rest of our lives. You can't get past that. I still have them. And then you're going to learn how to create helpful responses. So when you have a sabotaging thought like, oh, I want to eat chocolate cake because it's 12 o'clock and it's Wednesday and it's just sitting in the break room and nobody's watching, like if you did that all the time, that's not going to help you reach your health goals, right? So we got to make sure that when you're thinking something like this, that you don't actually act on it. You don't actually decide to listen to that thought and go eat the chocolate cake on Wednesday at 12 o'clock when no one's watching because it's in the break room, right? It doesn't mean you can't ever have a piece of chocolate cake again. You definitely can, but we want to make sure that these thoughts are not stopping you from you achieving your weight and health goals, because I know how important they are to you and why that this is so significant that you need to make this change, right? This is about you becoming the person that you know that you are on the inside. This is about you living and pursuing your dreams and not staying hidden anymore in the different ways that I know that you are. So once we have the effective eating plan, we have the behavior change and the habits we're going to work on, then we're going to work on your thoughts. Then at about week 6 or 7, we're going to put an individualized exercise plan in place for you. And I know right now you might be thinking, exercise, oh my gosh, I haven't done that in so long. My body hurts. I have no energy. And right now you're probably thinking like, I'm stuck in this cycle. There's no way I could exercise. Going through the program is going to get you completely out of that cycle. So you will, by the time we get you exercising, you will already have lost 6 to even 18 pounds, most likely. Your energy is going to be increased. You're not going to be in as much pain just because the food that you're eating is anti-inflammatory. And then you may also be at the point where some clients just automatically don't have to take as many of their meds with help with their doctor at that point as well too. So we'll get you to the point that you are feeling better and you're more excited, motivated to start exercising. So you and I together will put an individualized plan in place that's going to continue to help you reach your health goals. Then we're going to make sure it's effective and then it works for your lifestyle again, that we're not going to have you doing exercise stuff that you totally freaking hate. And we're also going to set it up on your schedule, your calendar, make sure that we have it set up so you can actually do it. But I'm also going to know when that is, so I'm going to be holding you accountable to doing it at the same time. Then our last step in the program is we create a sustainability plan for you. So when you leave, that you have this investment that you can carry with you for the rest of your life and you can continue to do it on your own without me, right? That is the goal, for you can continue to do this for the rest of your life. You make this investment just like you would with your education. It's something that's going to stay with you for the rest of your life. It'll be there for you when times are really good, times are really bad, but it will make it easier for you to support everything that you're doing in your life. Now, a few other things I want you to know. You will have access to our online training vault. You'll get access to that for life, where all the videos that I have made that explains the habits, our sabotaging thoughts, all the different things you need to learn. You'll be required to watch about an hour's worth of videos per week. And again, you get access to those for life. But this is why I do those interviews, because if you're someone who's not going to watch the videos, you're not getting into the program. You have to watch the videos. Then when we're on our one-on-one and group coaching calls, I'm going to make sure that you understand the information and that you're actually implementing it. And then if any challenge comes up, no matter how big or small, no matter what you think it is, I am here for you to help you get through it. Whether it's my family's not handling me changing my diet and they don't want to change their diet, or there's someone who keeps pestering me to eat food that I don't want to eat, or you're going on a vacation or a work trip and you need to know how to eat optimally in the airport, whatever, like, I am here for you no matter what the challenge is. That is my job, and it's one of the greatest joys in my life at the same time as well. So I'm going to be holding you accountable. You will be asked to complete a food journal every day. You do not measure portion sizes. You do not count calories for the food journal or in the program at all whatsoever. You are simply just going to write down what you ate every single day. It's in a document that I can open it up and I can see it, and same thing with you no matter where you are or what time it is. The reason I have you do this is not because you have to do this for the rest of your life to be successful. It's so I can best help you while you're in the program. Right? You want these results. So this is how I can best help you get there. Because when I know what's going in your mouth every day, I can say, yes, oh my gosh, you're doing such an amazing job. Keep this up. Or I could say, hey, let's talk about this. What happened here? Tell me what happened so you and I can figure out together how to prevent this from happening again. Because if it happens all the time, you might not reach your goals, right? So you'll be asked to complete a food journal every day. That's going to help hold you accountable. I give you weekly check-ins on your progress every week. We have a private Facebook group just with the other amazing clients that are in the program. So they're going to hold you accountable. You're going to hold them accountable. So it's all really awesome and fun at the same time. When's the last time you tried to improve your health and lose weight and had fun and felt really supported and really motivated and excited? That is what my program is all about. So if you schedule a time to have a video call with me, you click the link that's in this post or below this video, and then you complete the application. If I accept your application, when you and I are on our decision-making video call together, when I'm understanding your struggles, your goals, you are also at that time welcome to ask me any questions that you want. It is also your call. And like I said, you need to make sure that this really is the right thing for you to do at the same time that I'm kind of interviewing you and making sure that this is really the right thing, the right program for you as well. Now, one thing I want to share with you is how you can best be prepared for this opportunity, how you can increase your chances of being accepted. Now, a lot of the people that are in the program, which I love, are healthcare professionals or, like myself, are very empathic, caring people. And especially if you're in healthcare, a lot of us tend to be people where we're givers. We like to take care of other people, help other people, which is a beautiful, wonderful trait that we have. However, it can also, if we're not clear on how to make boundaries for ourselves, and for a lack of better words, we're people pleasers or even a doormat, so to speak. I have learned through these calls with a lot of people that some women in particular have a very challenging time saying yes to doing something for themselves. They would have no problem supporting their partner or their children and doing something healthy for them. Even something like this, they'd be ecstatic. But when it comes to doing something for them, they feel like they don't have permission, or they don't have the right to do that, or their money could be spent better in other places. I want you to know that this is a very special opportunity that you have. And if deep down in your heart and your soul that you know that your time is now, and that you've been taking care of people for your whole life, and you need to do this for you, you have to be at a place where you are willing, if it's the right thing for you to join, right? You have to be willing to do what is best for you. And you have to be willing to, if there's someone else who is financially involved with the investment, to also be able to say to that person, I'm doing this, I love you, and I respect you, so I'm just letting you know, and I need your help to help me figure out how I'm going to make this work. Versus asking for permission. Is it okay with you if I do this? Or you just saying no right off the bat because you're too scared to do something for yourself. So I'm giving this to you as a heads up because I want you to know that your health and your goals are so important, and you deserve to reach them. You are that important. And the other thing to know is that when you best take care of yourself, you can best take care of those around you, whether it's your family or those that you help in healthcare, right? It has this trickle down effect. It ripples. When you start to take better care of yourself and you learn how to eat optimally, it helps all these other people around you. And also, if you do help children or you do have a partner, then by you taking care of yourself, you are setting the best example for your family that you can. And something else I want you to know is that if you are a people pleaser, and I realize that I am one of those people, and I'm working to actively change that myself, so you're not alone. It doesn't mean that I don't want to help my clients. It's not at all what it means, but it means I'm not going to sacrifice myself for what other people want me to do. Right? Because that also, it doesn't help me. It's quite suffocating, and then you can grow resentful. But when you best take care of yourself, you're setting an example for other people. And I know that your family wants you to be happy and to be healthy and to live a long time, because I know the reasons you want to do this is because you want to have more active experiences with your family, right? So you need to be able to do this for yourself if you're actually going to do that. And your family wants you to have that too. Don't forget it. So I know that doing things for yourself might be really challenging. Just know you have to be willing to push past that if you are indeed the right fit for my program, if you want to say yes. So I hope that was helpful, and I really hope to see your application in my inbox tonight, tomorrow. Again, I'm accepting 10 new clients for just for this month for my weight loss and coaching program. Again, 95% success rate of clients losing 1 to 3 pounds per week on average, no calorie counting, no popping pills, no meal replacement shakes, no measuring food. You can eat as much as you want, whenever you want. You are encouraged to do that, and you will learn why and how it's a good thing, especially if you're going to do this for the rest of your life. We help you figure out how you make it work for you. So I hope to see you. Schedule a time in my calendar. Make sure you complete the application. Do a good job. Read all the directions. After you submit the application, I'll send you an email letting you know if your application's been approved or not. If it was approved, make sure you read the directions in that email, because you're going to have to do some responding via text the morning of the appointment. And there's a process that we go through, and we make sure that in order for you to reach the become a client, that you have to follow, you have to show proof to me that you can follow directions, so we know that once you're in the program, you're going to do a good job. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment, reach out, and I so hope to see your application. Get educated, get support, and take control, because you deserve to have the healthy body that you want.